TENAGA Nasional Berhad is the Malaysia's largest electricity utility company. The company is responsible in ensuring a steady and reliable supply of electricity to homes, businesses and industry in Malaysia. The company operates and works for sustainable energy generation and distribution. Next, we move to the storage of information. The method used are physical storage, digital storage, and hybrid. Retrieval of information. The method used are physical storage retrieval, which is cataloging and indexing, access control, tracking and logging. Digital storage retrieval consists of database and inquiries, document management system retrieval, and cloud-based retrieval.
Furthermore, we will talk about how TNB Malaysia use various communication channels and methods to disseminate the information within and between its units, including intra-unit and intra-unit channels. So, as we can see at here, the firstly is platform for internal communication, secondly is departmental meetings and briefings, and thirdly is program for training and development, fourth is communication tools, and the last is social media and external communication. Platform for internal communication. Firstly is intranet. TNB has an intranet platform via which workers may access corporate news, updates, policies, and other related information. Secondly is email. Employees are frequently sent internal email with vital information, announcement, and updates. For the third is inside newsletters. Employees be sent regular newsletter to keep them up to date on corporate initiative, accomplishments, and news. Next is departmental meetings and briefing. Firstly is departmental meetings. Teams and departments hold regular meetings to talk about current project, provide updates, and handle any issues. Second is town hall meetings. Management in higher position can hold regular town hall meetings for updating staff members on corporate news and to encourage open communication. Now is program for training and development. Firstly is educational season and conference. TNB organize workshop and seminar to provide information on training, skill enhancement, and industry advancement. Secondly is training season. Information may be presented via formal training season, whether they are intended for the orientation of new staff or the provision of continuous training. Moreover is communication tools. Firstly is messaging apps. Instant messaging application may be used for efficient communication inside teams or across the enterprise. Secondly is collaboration application. Platforms such as Microsoft Teams, Slack, or similar application may enhance communication and cooperation among workers. Lastly is social media and external communication. External communication channels. TNB may use several external communication channels, including press release, social media platform, and official website to provide information to the general public and relevant parties. For now, we will move on to how TNB manage the preservation of information for both short-term and long-term retention. There are 5 important ways to manage this information. So, here are 5 important ways. Firstly is document management systems. Secondly is archiving system. Thirdly is data backup and recovery. For the fourth is retention policies. 5 is physical record management. So, for the first, document management system. Organizations often use document management system to store, arrange, and oversee electronic documents. This enables the effective retrieval, management of different versions, and systematic classification of information. Secondly is for the archiving system. Archiving systems are used to safeguard historical data and records for extended periods of time. These systems often guarantee the reliability and confidentiality of information over long durations. Now is data backup and recovery. Consistently creating copies of essential data is essential for preserving it in the short and long term. This guarantees the retrievability of information in case of data loss, system malfunction, or any other unexpected problem. For the fourth is retention policies. Organizations often set retention policies to specify the duration for which certain categories of information should be kept. This facilitates the effective management of storage resources and guarantee adherence to legal and regulatory obligations. For the fifth is physical record management. Organizations may use physical record management systems to handle non-digital information. This includes the implementation of safe storage, systematic categorization, and meticulous preservation techniques for paper documents and other tangible records.
TNB core of business. Firstly, supply of electricity. TNB consistently and continuously provides electricity to consumers through this dependable system, which also maintains a constant balance between supply and demand. Secondly, thermal power plant. The thermal power plant of TNB uses natural gas and coal-fired power plants to produce electricity. Then, hydroelectric power plant. Reduce the country's dependency of fossil fuels to produce electricity and increase the country's capacity for renewable energy. Lastly, distribution network made up of a complex infrastructure system that is intended to deliver electricity to end users efficiently. Now, we move to activities in the management team. Firstly, strategic planning. TNB management team creates long-term plans and strategies that complement the organization's goals and vision. Secondly, operational oversight. Management group makes sure that TNB's power distribution, transmission, and generation systems run well. Thirdly, regulatory compliance. Management team also makes sure that industry best practice and legal requirements are followed. Risk management. TNB also identified potential risks that could impact TNB's operations or objective and develop strategies to mitigate these risks. Then, human resources development to guarantee that TNB has a trained workforce able to meet its operational and strategic needs. They oversee talent acquisition, training, and development. Lastly, corporate social responsibility or CSR. The management team is in charge of CSR programs that support TNB core values and benefit the communities it works in.
Now, let's go to the types of information in the management department of TNB. The information received by TNB is huge and it can be divided into many categories. The first example is the billing details of customer, which includes the customer's account and usage charges, where these information are important for companies' decision making. Next, the customer's data. Any information related to the customer's complaints and services falls under this type of information. The last one is metadata. Information about the electricity consumed by industrial and residential societies are transferred and received by the TNB.
Next, we will talk about departments that involve in managing information. The first one is Information Technology Department. Information Technology Department is professional ensure smooth functioning of technology system, cybersecurity measure, and the overall information technology safety. The second one is Chief Information Officer and Chief Technology Officer. The information technology strategy and ensure that technology initiatives align with TNB's overall business goal. The next department is Data Management and Analytics teams. This department involved in collecting, storing, and managing vast amounts of data generated by TNB's operation. The last one is Grid Operation and Control Centers. This department is responsible for monitoring and controlling the electricity grid in real time.
Operating a large company comes with its challenges, especially when it comes to managing information. And here are some of the problems faced by the management department of TNB when managing information. Problem number 1 is the large amount of information received and produced during the exchange of information between the organization and customer would lead to information overload. This is the result of big data produced in TNB. Problem number 2 is the outdated technology. The outdated technology in the management department will restrain it from processing the information because, as we all know, there are abundance of information in a large company like TENAGA National BERHAD. Thus, the outdated technology might not be compatible with the current system. Next, problem number 3 is the ongoing technology development. It will pose a threat to the operational of this company because of the high cost of updating new technology.
Now, we move to solution for effective information management. First, implement comprehensive information system. It will help to integrate various operational aspects of TNB and system for grid management and functional management. Second, data governance framework. It will work establish policies, procedures, and standards for managing data across the organization. Third, advanced analytics and business intelligence. It will gain valuable insight from large datasets. Predictive analytics can help forecast energy demand. Next, digital document management. It facilitates the organization, storage, and retrieval of electronic documents. And the last one is cybersecurity measure. It will help strengthening cybersecurity involved implementing such as firewalls, intrusion detection system, and regular security audits.
That's all from us. Thank you for watching. We hope that this video will benefit all of us in information storage and retrieval system.